Hey, good Saturday morning to you. A lot going on this day, but we want to begin ours by making sure we've looked into God's Word for His wisdom. Matthew chapter 7, verse 21 concludes the Sermon on the Mount. Let's hear what Jesus says about our actions. He says, "Not everyone who says to me, 'Lord, Lord,' shall enter the kingdom of heaven, but he who does the will of my Father in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, 'Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in your name, cast out demons in your name, and done many wonders in your name?' And I will declare to them, 'I never knew you. Depart from me, you who practice lawlessness.' Therefore, whoever hears these sayings of mine and does not do them, I will liken him to a wise man who built him a house on a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, the winds blew and beat on that house, and did not fall, for it was founded on the rock. But everyone who hears these sayings of mine and does not do them would be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, and it fell, and great was its fall." Be sure that we understand that we are about doing the will of the Father in heaven. That's what Jesus told us to do, not to be the lawless ones, but to be the ones who are obedient to Him. It's amazing, I've heard it many times, that people think that they can be saved, be believers, followers of Jesus, and yet not follow Jesus. They can do what they want to do and be engaged in sin, and that can happen. And that's what Jesus is telling as He concludes the Sermon on the Mount. All the teachings come down to this one thing: to be sure that we're in relationship with Jesus, that we love Him, and we're following and doing what He has called us to do. I pray that you'll be obedient in doing that also, that as this day goes along, you'll be engaged in being a witness and living and loving as Jesus calls us to do. We have our women's conference this morning at Westview for the ladies. I think there's 120 or so that are already registered for that. And then we have our skeet shoot for the men today going on at 10 o'clock at Don Kimmett's house. And so excited about those two events happening. I want to invite you to come be a part with us tomorrow. We have our Bible studies as we are in the book of Genesis at 9 o'clock. And tomorrow we'll be having our senior adult day as we worship the Jesus and celebrate our senior adults. We'll be having a meal following the morning service. I invite you to come enjoy.